Hello and welcome to your midweek message here at Salem Lutheran Church. I'm Pastor Aaron Holmgren, and today is September 27th. A couple of things that are going on here at Salem. We are finishing up our Mission of the Month focus on loaves and fishes. It's a feeding ministry that we partner with. We usually volunteer every other month, and this Thursday, September 28th, is one of those times. So if you have never done a loaves and fishes session before, it's a great experience. It's right here basically in our backyard, and we help feed our neighbors. So that's tomorrow. I think food prep starts at about 2:30 to 4:30. And then we're dishing up and we're serving, we're from 4:30 to 6, and then there's a bit of cleanup too. So if you come at about 4:30, you'll be done by about 6:15. And really, if you just want to just poke your head in and see how it goes, the more the merrier. It's a great experience together. That is at St. Matthew's, up on Hall Avenue, just north of us. So it's a great partnership opportunity, loaves and fishes tomorrow. We also have our Guatemala and our Magome Scholarship drive happening right now to help sponsor students for their secondary education, as it is not free where they go. So that's for Tanzania and for Guatemala. And the Tanzania scholarships, I believe, are $450, and then the Guatemala scholarships are $240 if you want to provide for a whole year. Otherwise, any amount is appreciated for those students so that they can go and learn. We have our fireside campfire sing-along happening on October 2nd. Last Monday, we kind of got rained out. It was raining and storming, and the lawn was wet, and we want good campfires for great s'mores. So rather than push it inside last Monday, we pushed it a week. October 2nd is going to be our campfire sing-along here at Salem, in our front lawn from 6 to 8. All are welcome to attend. We're just going to sing some fun camp type songs. We're going to sing some old classic hymns, as well as some new hymns that we'll be learning out of the new purple supplemental hymnal from the ELCA. So if you want to learn stuff old and new, and sing along with friends with s'mores in your mouth, it'll be a great time. Anyway, going into October, we have our SLC Pledge Drive, in loving parody of a classic NPR, PBS Pledge Drive. But here at SLC, worship is made possible by the church, by individuals who give an offering so that we can have these experiences together with music and word and with teaching and fellowship. So you'll be hearing a lot more about that for the next 4 weeks. Hopefully you'll be getting your pledge cards in the mail here by the end of the week if you are a member at Salem. If you're not a member, you're still invited to come to our worship. You'll just see some silly skits in the middle of it, talking about what makes these experiences possible. So that's going to be through the first 4 weeks of October, and I really look forward to going through this journey together because I think it'll be really fun. Speaking of which, the top 12 SLC countdown for favorite hymns is about to be underway. So the next 4 weeks, we're going to be counting down the favorite hymns of Salem Lutheran Church members, starting with number 12, all the way down to number 1 as our sending song for October 22nd. So if you haven't gotten your top 5 favorite hymns into us through the Google survey, time's basically out. I haven't closed the survey out yet, but if you're watching this video, do it immediately, because I need to compile the data and get those hymns out to Judy so we can be well prepared for our worship on this coming Sunday. So that will be really fun, along with the pledge drive skits, and hopefully it'll be a learning experience as we kind of see where the dollars and cents of our offerings go to create these experiences here at Salem Lutheran Church. Beyond that, we got a lot of our normal things going on and coming up with Owls. We also have a book drive, I should mention that, for Project Home. If you have gently used and some well-loved children's books in particular, those are being collected through the month of October. So feel free to donate those. Okay, let's do some reflection. Coming up this Saturday, I guess this is kind of a reflection announcement. We're continuing our trek through the Old Testament, the Bible study. That's a 5-part series. We covered the entire Pentateuch last Saturday. And if you missed it, you can still join through watching the video, and you can still join for any of the Bible studies. While it's nice to kind of trace the story, ideally any portion can be attended without you feeling like you're missing out. So considering these Bible studies that we're doing here at Salem on the Old Testament, I love the fact that as disciples we are lifelong learners. I think I've talked about this before, but there are so many really cool learning opportunities that are coming up here at Salem. Not only in our worship as we put out these kind of facts and figures and illustrations of what an offering makes possible for the glory of God and for the sake of our neighbor. So those are learning opportunities, but also through the Old Testament Bible studies, through our adult forums. I know that October 1st, we're going to learn more about the labyrinth through an expert who helps facilitate labyrinth meditations and prayers and discussions. And so that's a great opportunity. And I think approaching a life of faith as a lifelong learner, as a disciple in that sense, is a really humbling and yet exciting experience, because it always teaches us that there's more to learn, and that to grasp the grace of God is impossible, yet it is a fun journey as we continually are amazed by the expanse at which God's grace just covers all of creation. So this was a bit rambly. There's a lot cooking right now as far as what's going on behind the scenes for Pledge Drive and Bible studies and such. So I'll leave you with just the call to be a lifelong learner of faith, because as we learn about God's love, it's an amazing experience, and I hope that you feel that too. So with that, blessings on your day.